Hi everyone, it's James here from Pro Tools Expert. I am still at Messe 2017 here at Frankfurt. It's a nice day outside apparently, but we've not been outside, we've been in here. I'm joining Marcel on the Antelope Audio booth to talk about, get a bit more down and dirty with their two new products for the show, the Goliath HD and the new Rev 2017 Orion Studio.
It's a mouthful, but yes, it's a brand new Orion Studio. It's been updated for 2017 with new chips, obviously a new faceplate, new A to D conversion. We also wanted to differentiate ourselves a little bit of the products from the last couple of years because our FPGA engine has grown, our control panel environment has expanded, and a lot of these new features, it is a bit of a rebranding to reintroduce all of these products because all the videos and reviews we did last year are sorry, but they're all obsolete. So we're going to have to do them all over again. It really is that
Oh no,
extreme.
you're going to have to send me some more boxes.
Well, there you go. And thanks for all those wonderful reviews you do. These are the products you're going to get to be reviewing soon, which are the Goliath HD. Basically a Goliath, which was already an interface on steroids. Now we've got a Goliath on steroids because we've added more output channels. You used to have 24 outputs, now you get a full 32. You get a full 32 inputs and a full 32 outputs. You also get USB 3, you get Thunderbolt, you get up to 128 channels, 128 streams, and that's very important, even though it's a 32 I/O. I'll explain a little bit more about that in a second. You get 16 mic preamps controllable, also remote controllable from another computer on your network or an iPad or iOS device. And then you've got the TalkBack integration, you've got headphone jacks, you've got our reamping outs, you've got up to 8. A lot of people miss this, even in our own materials at times. You actually have 8 instrument inputs. You have 4 in the back, but the first 4 mic inputs can also accept an instrument input on the back as well. Awesome. It was just great for convenience because not everybody wants to plug in the front. They leave certain things from guitars or bass, guitars plugged in from the back. I know you're a great
keyboards
player
and stuff
yourself. Yeah, so
I've been known to noodle.
Yeah, so it's very, very convenient to have those connections on the back, I think, as well. What's also new for all of our interfaces really this year is our compressor engine. It's in the final throes right now. You're going to get up to 32 compressors in real time, plus all your EQs.
And there's 4 new models?
We've got 5 new models we're about to introduce. You can look at some of our videos online. We're not going to get too deep into the models, but one's called a Tube 176, one's called an A160. You can sort of connect the dots on some of these. And then we have a giraffe variable that we're coming out with, which is very cool, and a couple other cool ones too. So, but what's also very interesting is that we sort of redid the modeling. The way FPGA circuitry works is it's in real time, and we program the circuits to operate like the real thing. So there are a bunch of circuits running in real time. We call it a modeling engine. And so we're just accessing the circuitry in real time and telling it, okay, these are the characteristics of this compressor, this is what it does, this is its release time, and the engine mimics these devices quite well, honestly. And yeah, I mean, it's real time gives you real time performance, and that the response time feels a lot faster when it's coming from a real time technology, and sort of what maybe someone would refer to as like a slew rate or something like that. It just feels more intact. So it's not just the fact that it's lower latency in real time, but it actually responds like hardware, and that's a really cool thing about the FPGA technology and the Antelope interfaces. So we've got the new Goliath HD, which features the Zen Studio Plus with Thunderbolt added. Also features this real-time technology. The new effects were not on the old Zen Studio. We had limited processing muscle, so we've built that into the new Zen Studio Plus, so now you can take this anywhere, this technology. We have the new Orion Studio I mentioned. We have the Orion 32 HD, which you've looked at before.
And I'm still waiting for.
You're still waiting for that. Well, it's on the way, and when it gets there, it's going to be even better because we're just adding, this is a news flash, we're adding trim controls to 0.1 dB accuracy on all of the inputs and outputs so that you can mimic the way you could trim a Pro Tools interface.
So as someone who's currently running with Analog Console, actually, and to be able to get my gain staging absolutely perfect across all
analog console or analog hardware that you're inserting that you need to adjust for on the input or output, that's all being integrated right now We're in beta on it right now. So we have our delay compensation engine where you can enter every input and output to the sample so that Pro Tools receives it in a sample accurate timeline. That's analog and digital, and that same engine is going to be used to create these trims. And what's really amazing about these trims is typically, historically, digital trimming got kind of a bad rap. You know, it was you would lose some headroom. But with the FPGA technology, we do this in real time. It's repeatable accurately to 0.1 dBs. There is no extra potentiometer introduced, so you get a cleaner signal going through. It's completely recallable. So you could be integrating, say if you're taking your system and using it on your console, but you may also be integrating it in a different situation with some hardware. You can save these presets and it'll actually recall to whatever situation you're working with. So you can create different workflow templates with the trims and the compensators for that matter.
Very, very cool. Well, I'm completely blown away by what you guys are doing at the minute. I'm totally honest. As I've said many times, I'm a terrible actor. If I don't like something, I'm not a very good person at going, oh, it's great, it's really wonderful, when I think something's not great. And you guys are nailing it. So carry on doing that. Have a fantastic show.
Thanks, James.
I've been James from Pro Tools Expert, and we'll see you again soon for some more Gear Talk here at Musik Messe 2017.